It's near midnight on March 2nd, 2016. The runway at Delhi's International Airport is mostly quiet, save for the turbine hum of a single white private jet rolling into the dark. Seated inside this 400 crore rupee aircraft is billionaire Vijay Mallya. He's looking out the window at the city lights, preparing to leave India. His legal team had warned him that the State Bank of India was finalizing a move to freeze his assets. By the time his plane lifts off the tarmac, he is exactly 15 minutes ahead of a legal blockade that would have grounded him completely. This is a man the media crowned the king of good times. He built a massive liquor empire and hosted endless parties for global celebrities. But tonight, that same man is fleeing as a fugitive. Behind him, he is leaving a trail of unpaid debts totaling over 9,000 crore rupees, extracted from 17 different Indian banks. He isn't planning to return a single rupee of it. His midnight departure represented the calculated endpoint of a mathematically doomed business venture, an obsession that India's banking system actively ignored until the money was already gone. Let's rewind to 2003. Mallya decides to expand his empire into commercial aviation. His vision is Kingfisher Airlines, promising a luxurious, five-star experience in the sky to a rapidly growing middle class. He ordered brand new jets and packed them with extreme perks. Passengers got individual TV screens on every seat, meals prepared by gourmet chefs, and complimentary Kingfisher beer. This chart visualizes the airline's core problem. To capture the market, Mallya decided to offer all of these premium services while charging budget airline ticket prices. The massive gap between the per-seat operational cost and the low ticket revenue created an immediate, severe deficit. The math was brutal. Internal accountants calculated a guaranteed loss of 2,000 rupees on every single flight. Multiply that by dozens of daily routes across the country, and the cash drain was catastrophic. When his chief financial officer tried to raise alarms about this unsustainable burn rate, Mallya told him to stay quiet. He believed that if he could just conquer the market share, the profits would magically sort themselves out later. The public saw a glamorous, booming brand flying overhead, but the balance sheets told the truth. The airline was bleeding cash by design. To keep it in the air, Mallya required a continuous, massive influx of outside loan money. In 2007, he took his first fatal swing. He spent 1,800 crore to purchase a failing low-cost competitor, Air Deccan. He wasn't buying a profitable company. He was purely buying market share, stacking their massive losses on top of his own. Then came the 2008 global financial crash. Air travel plummeted by a third almost overnight, and aviation fuel costs skyrocketed. The cost to run a single flight jumped from 15 lakh to 25 lakh. A rational business would cut costs immediately to survive. Mallya did the exact opposite. He turned to the banks, borrowing thousands of crores to fund an illusion of relentless success. While his airline struggled to pay its vendors, Mallya purchased a Formula One racing team, burning massive amounts of capital on an international vanity project. While his planes couldn't secure fuel, he bought a Royal Challengers Bangalore cricket franchise, spending 60 crore rupees just to sign a marquee captain and fund a massive public spectacle. And then there was the personal extraction. He hosted elite VIP parties on a 311-foot mega yacht, an operation that cost 50 lakh rupees for a single night of entertainment, heavily subsidized by taxpayer-backed loans. The dam finally broke in 2012. Corporate debt crossed 7,000 crore. The company couldn't afford jet fuel. Pilots and crew went unpaid for 6 months, and the government officially revoked Kingfisher's flying license. Mallya siphoned public bank capital to finance a billionaire lifestyle, maintaining the party while his actual business imploded beneath him. When Mallya landed at Heathrow Airport, he retreated to a luxury London flat. Back in India, over 7,000 Kingfisher employees were left financially stranded, losing their livelihoods, their unpaid salaries, and their life savings. The Indian government moved to bring him back, but Mallya weaponized the UK legal system. By claiming political persecution and filing endless appeals on medical grounds in British courts, he has successfully delayed his extradition for years. The scale of this fraud, 9,000 crore rupees permanently erased from the economy, triggered a systemic overhaul within the Reserve Bank of India. The central bank drastically changed how corporate debt works. They instituted strict caps on how much a single bank can lend to a single corporate entity, ensuring that one failure can no longer break the spine of the entire lending system. More importantly, regulators weaponized a specific legal term, the willful defaulter. It is now an official criminal classification for individuals who have the money to pay back loans but deliberately choose not to. Under this framework, you can't just hide behind a bankrupt corporate shell anymore. The executives themselves are now held personally and criminally liable, facing severe asset seizures and prison time for deliberate fraud. Vijay Mallya's legacy is a permanent warning label stamped onto India's financial system. He proved that showmanship and celebrity can easily buy market share, but without strict, aggressive oversight, unchecked corporate hubris turns billionaire vanity projects into devastating public burdens.